my MC partner is actually like a famous actor now, and I'm so jealous because that's like my ideal life. Um,
Can you like
but
leak their name off podcast?
yeah, I can just message you
Okay.
Oh
guys.
my god.
But yeah, we like did the talent show together, and during the talent show, one tiny kind of embarrassing thing happened. Um, what is it called? The microphone got stuck in the stand, and I
Oh my
pulled it out,
god.
and I hit myself in the head with it, and I actually like collapsed, and he like caught me, and he had to like help carry me off stage. And he was like holding me in the back because like I literally could not think straight because I hit myself so hard in the head.
The more
Wow.
importantly, are you still like like in contact with this person?
We were until like about 2 years ago. Once he started getting famous, he kind of like dropped everyone.
Oh
So,
my
Oh.
gosh, shade.
yeah.
So do you have like
Yeah.
memories with this person?
Obviously. Yeah, we were friends on Facebook and we would talk all the time
Oh my god.
until
Oh
like
my
a
god,
year
no
before the
way.
pandemic.
Oh wow.
Yeah. And when I was living in LA, I was like, "Oh my God, watch me run into him." But I never did. So I was like, whatever.
Did you run into
But
any
my goal,
celebrity?
three, but it wasn't like it was like an in passing thing, so I didn't like stop them and talk to them. And like one isn't really like a celebrity, he's like Twitch famous, not like real world
Oh my
famous,
gosh,
in
fair
my
enough.
I will say they have played some really embarrassing roles.
opinion.
Like I have
Um,
seen one or two of the things they are in,
yeah,
and
I can't
God,
watch his stuff because it's just cringy. Because like I knew him since I was like in the first grade, so seeing him and I just can't do it. I'm not about it.
yeah, no,
But
like I'm looking at some of these, and like at least three of them, I've watched people
yeah, he's
watch.
but it's fine. It's actually funny because in elementary school, every single girl was obsessed with him, and they'd be like, "Oh my God, Kayla, you're so lucky you get to work with him." And I'm like, "What? No, I'm not. Like, we're friends. I don't care about him like that." Because I also had a boyfriend at the time, and everyone just would be like, "Can I talk to him?" And I'm like, "He's legitimately not that special, but okay."
Oh my
Like,
gosh.
yeah, but yeah, I ran into Nade Shot, but I didn't say anything to him because I was too embarrassed.
Oh wow.
Because I love him. Nade Shot, Scumpy, and Syndicate were the people who made me want to become a
Wait.
streamer.
Oh my god.
Yes, they were some of the first ones I watched. I will be honest,
Yeah.
probably the first person I actually watched on YouTube was Sky Does Minecraft.
Oh my gosh, I
Everyone.
watched
That's
Legitimately, I
Stampy.
everyone.
was I was
That's
that young.
everyone.
I did watch Stampy as well. Stampy and Squid were my other ones.
Oh my god, my
I will
dog got
say
Stampy.
one of the only other ones I probably didn't watch to begin with that everyone else my age had watched was Dan TDM.
I
Fancy.
I know
haven't seen them.
a lot of
Yeah.
people
Who
my
were
age.
the other celebrities?
I don't know the one guy's name, but he was like bald and he was on 30 Rock. I can like
No, it's
look up
fine.
his
It's
picture.
fine.
I like saw him in passing when I was on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. He was like rushing and like hiding his face, trying to, I guess, not be seen. Um,
I don't know if I know anyone that's currently actually famous. I don't think I'm old enough just yet for people to have gotten famous yet.
Fancy, what would you
my
say to your
goal,
16-year-old self?
get to work sooner.
Oh my
Oh,
gosh.
what I just found out
Start
recently.
streaming earlier.
Oh yeah. I was gonna say the celebrity thing. What I just found out is my media teacher at college, like the school I just left, they actually know In the Littlewood Martin from the Yogscast. So
Oh
there's that one.
wow.
Yeah, like they went to school together. So that's
Oh,
cool.
My goal right now is to start acting again and get at least B level famous as an actor to
Ooh.
the point where like I'm not too famous to where I can't walk down the street, but to where I might host an award show because it'd be really really funny if me and hosted an award show together and then we could be like this isn't the first time we were MCs together and then roll the clip on stage
Oh my gosh.
when we were
Oh my
like
god.
So
young
wait,
and dumb.
if we search your full name online, would it come up with that like little list of like things?
Wait, what?
You know the way if you search like the person you put in chat's name, it's like past movies, life and stuff.
Oh yeah, I looked them up.
Yeah,
Okay,
but
yeah, that's why I was
if
able
we
to say
searched
they
Kayla's
they're
name up,
embarrassing.
would is something come up for you yet?
No, because I was only an extra so far, and extra roles aren't credited. Because I went to LA at the start of the pandemic, and as soon as I got there, the acting industry shut down for like 5 or 6 months. And then once it finally opened, it was only open for people who are in the union, and people who are in the union had to have had a speaking role, at least one speaking role prior to the pandemic. And since I got there at the pandemic, I was not able to,
I'm
and
Aww.
they
so
are
proud
just
of you
now.
for moving to
I haven't
LA.
tried.
The moving to
Yeah, I
LA thing
tried.
is such a iconic thing.
That is
So what were
Yeah.
you an
iconic.
extra in?
I was an extra in Superstore.
Hey, this is me from the future when I'm editing. I just want to say this started my Superstore obsession. So I started watching this show after I heard this and I saw her scene that she was in. Like, you can see a little bit of her, it's pretty cool. But this show is so good, I love her. And thank you, Fancy, for introducing me to it. And it's really cool that you're in it. XOXO kisses.
And in a new show called Generation on HBO Max.
You're an extra
That's
Superstore.
Yeah, you can actually see me 6 times in Superstore.
Oh my
Like
God.
legitimately see me.
Hang on,
And you
I'll-
can
I've watched
legitimately
the entirety of that.
Me too. You can no, Superstore. And Generation on HBO Max. The episode I'm in Superstore is season 6, episode 6. And Generation, I'm in the episode called Pussy Power. Yeah.
Nice.
I'm just
Wait, can I
looking
click
at
on
like
it?
like pictures of episode 6,
Yeah.
season
Okay,
6.
I'm gonna watch that. I'll try and find you.
I'm-
Be like bingo.
I'm stealing beer in Superstore. I'm in it like 6 times. So if you can find me all 6 times and send it to me, I'll laugh.
Do you
But-
still
Oh
like
my
this
god,
song?
I will definitely watch that episode again just to find you.
You should. And the Pussy Power one, I'm actually waving at the camera, so. And you can see my ass.
Oh
So.
my god.
Not like naked, but But yeah.
If you become famous, will you not pull a censored name and stay in contact with us?
Oh yeah, 100%. Like
Yes, no, staying. I'm
Yeah.
going into the film and media industry as a
Director, right?
You know, yeah. Well, yeah. I guess that's where I'm going. I don't exactly know where I'm aiming for. I just know I'm doing filming and editing.
No,
so.
yeah, I would never
There's
drop
that.
anyone. Like if we
Well-
make a legitimate connection, like we'll stay friends. Like I'm not about that. I don't drop people ever.
I would love to be an actress. Like I always imagine I'm in them shows, but at the minute I'm writing a script for something.
Yeah, you were telling me that. And I was supposed to tell you about my book.
Mm-hmm. You're just
I can't
I definitely just didn't
jack
go
of
to
all
Superstore
trades.
right now.
Wait, can you not like leak the book, but can you tell us what it's about a little bit, like the genre?
Yeah, it's so I basically started writing it when I was in middle school, and have you guys read Lolita? It's not Lolita, but have you read Lolita or know about Lolita?
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm sad because season 6 isn't on Netflix.
It's on Hulu. Go on.
I'm not on Hulu. I'm on Netflix. Okay.
Okay. But so basically when I started writing it when I was 13, it was about like a 3,000-year-old vampire meeting a girl in middle school and like making her his bride, and I was like, yeah, we're not doing that because that's basically Vampire Lolita. We're not doing that. I don't want pedophilia. Like, so I completely changed the book, and now it's about like a race of super people that are vampire hunters and a vampire falling in love, essentially. And I can't say anything more because I have like stuff that can be stolen. I don't want to be stolen.
I love
My
vampires.
evenings
I
order.
mean, vampires are one of my favorites, I think.
Yeah, me too.
How
I love
soon into
vampires.
this are you?
I'm on chapter 16
What does that mean?
out of like 25.
Oh.
Writing.
Oh, in
I
teens.
actually, I'm actually very into writing, but like, I am nowhere near anything you've probably done. I love taking creative writing and stuff.
Me too.
It's very fun.
I need to work on it more. I've been working on it more since the pandemic, but before I was kind of like dragging my feet with it. I wanted to have it finished like 2 years ago, but I was like very sad, and you can't like write well when you're like depressed, at least like that sort of stuff. So
Oh no.
now that I'm not depressed, I have been pumping it out pretty quickly. So hopefully it'll be finished by the end of July and I can start editing it and try to get a publisher.
Fancy, are you a part of these riots that are happening in the shop?
Oh, yes, I am. Yes.
Because people
That
are like
is me.
smashing things up, and I'm just trying to find you. There's someone in a massive black coat.
Oh, that may or may not be me.
Are you in black?
I'm in like a greenish, dark green jacket and a hat, and I have a mask on.
I think I just saw
So-
you, but I haven't saw your face yet.
It's
Do it.
very quick.
Yeah.
That
I'll
day
take a
when I was
picture.
filming that was insane. Like they had us run. I had my like not my Fitbit, my Apple Watch on, and I ended up running 4 miles that day. Literally just with all the takes that we had to do. We had to do like 30 takes of that one scene, and it was so frustrating because it was only because this one guy that I was with who was really really nice. He was great, great actor. Enjoyed his company. I talked to him a lot, but this one actor kept messing up his line, and not necessarily messing it up, but he wasn't saying it the way that they wanted him to say it. So we kept having to do it and do it and do it, and I was in like heavy hot clothes, and there were so many lights. I was like dying essentially.
Wow.
But
Azalea, what
it was
projects
fun.
are you working on at the minute?
D&D.
I want to learn that.
Yeah, generally D&D really is the main thing, I guess.
Streaming.
Yeah, streaming. I'm
Wait.
putting a lot. I'm getting sponsored on stream.
Yeah, that's really
Hashtag
cool that
Raid
you got
Shadow Legends.
sponsored.
I'm actually very happy about that. I can't talk about how much I might be getting paid on a podcast, but yeah, good.
Fancy, are you in a lime beanie?
No, I'm in like a baseball cap. Like I think it was like dark green.
I guess I'm working on myself because I'll be going to university soon and becoming
Ooh.
slightly more independent, so that's cool.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah. I
I'm
visited
actually-
the university just the other day.
I'm actually like kind of jealous of you because like you started streaming at like 18, and that's what I always wanted to do, but I didn't have like the money to get like a setup.
I actually started streaming just before I turned 18, actually.
See, that's great because you already have like 400 followers, and you're gonna keep getting more and more, and like by the time you're like 25, you'll probably be like an established streamer that everybody loves.
Oh,
Yeah,
God.
that's cool.
No, don't make me think about future. God, you forget I'm also a teenager, so future. Scary.
No, if you don't think about future, then you will suffer. You have to think about future.
I know. I mean, I am thinking about it. I was planning to go to uni by the end of secondary school. I still had college to go through, and I was thinking of university.
Oh, by the way, when you finish university, you're probably going to be depressed for a good 1 to 2 years. It hits every single person who graduates. Just,
Oh,
you know,
damn.
it's
Yeah, but in Britain, I don't go into crippling debt.
no, it's not about the money. It's not like I didn't have any debt when I left university. It's about like sometimes, or what happens with a lot of people, what happened to me and a lot of my friends, you go to school for something that you think you want, that you start in the beginning, and sometimes towards the end you start second guessing your whole stuff, and then you
I think I've already been through all of this, though.
well, I hope it
think I
doesn't
went
happen
through it
to
all
you,
early.
but I know like 10 people that left college / university, and they're just like they had a hard time finding themselves afterwards.
Yeah, I'm already and still kind of going through some of those issues. So maybe university is what I need to actually get me out of those, because I'm going to be a film and media student. So
Yeah.
Fancy.
There's a lot more creativity and stuff.
Kayla, you went
Yes.
to university in America. Is it like the stereotypic movie dream where you're in an apartment with friends and you go to parties and it's cool?
Um, if you want that life, yes, you can have that life. I did live in an apartment. I did live with friends, but I got placed with the people that I lived with because it's a dorm. You don't get to choose. And for the most part, I loved my roommates, but some of the years I had very bad roommates that were very terrible people. But the whole partying, yes, there are tons of parties that you can go to. I personally did not go to any of them, even though I was invited numerous times.
Oh
I was a
no.
bookworm and actually focused on my school,
So much
and
shade.
other people that I know, they will remain nameless, but they did not focus on school, and they partied the entire time.
Oh my god.
I mean, there's a karaoke bar in there, like on campus for me. So like
Wow.
Get lit.
Tuesday karaoke's, yeah.
See, in Ireland, it's really just like boring. It seems like I'm nervous that I'll go there and it'll be underwhelming. I'm really trying to go to America for uni, but I don't know if it'll work.
If you want a crazy experience, the worst school to go to, worst school like academics wise, but best school party wise is Arizona State. Um, I went to UCF and personally I love them and I would go back there right now if I could. So
Wow.
I'd say if
I
you
mean,
want to go.
if you wanted to go for real high achieving academics, I mean, you'd probably be able to sign up. Oh god, my brain just died during all of that. Ignore.
I want to go to either law or drama or editing, one of them three.
UCF has a drama program, and a law program, but I don't think the law program's very good. It has a good editing program, um, at least book editing. I don't know if you're talking like video editing, which you probably are. I don't know if they have that. But for law, at least in Florida, I know FSU is really good, and they are also a party school. And UF is really good for law.
How do you know this stuff?
Because when I was looking
Oh
for,
yeah.
I actually was originally gonna go for law because everybody wanted me to be a lawyer,
Oh my
but
gosh.
I
For
decided
for
against it.
You have too
for
much
video
personality for a lawyer.
for
Exactly.
for video editing stuff, I found like I think it's a worldwide university chain or something. It's very odd, but it's called SAE.
Mm-hmm.
That was one of the universities I signed up for possibly going to. I didn't end up choosing it as one of my main options, but that's not a bad one if you're looking for I think
So
the
would that
editing
be
like film
online?
editing. I don't think so. I think they literally like travel around the world. I don't know. I really don't, to be honest. That's why I didn't choose them. If you look into it in more detail, I'm sure you could find out, but I did not.
I think that's it for today. It's been 40 minutes, so we can do another one sometime.
Maybe I'd be down.
Fancy?
Same. Same.
Oh my gosh, I'd laugh at Fancy. I was like, never again. Blocking. Goodbye.
I couldn't block you guys because we still do the test in lobby,
Oh,
so it
that'd
would
be
be
awkward.
awkward.
That'd be like meeting your
That would
ex
be
at
very
a party.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh yeah.
Bye, guys. That was fun, though.